What's up, guys? Welcome to Talk About the Magic. I'm Joseph, and in today's video we're talking pins.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
What's going on, you guys? So in today's video I thought it'd be fun to discuss the pins. Now, pins are a very fun thing to add on your Disney trip whenever you're going to the parks, and you may not know that pin trading is actually very fun and not as expensive as you would think. So there are different types of pins that come out at Disney. Disney does release like limited exclusive limited run style pins, and those are the ones that are going to cost a little more, maybe ranging from $30 to $50. But the more common style pins usually run from as little as $7 all the way up to $11.99 or so, depending what you're purchasing. There's so many different kinds. You can get a single pin, you can get pins in a pack, so there's kind of like, you don't know what kind of pins they are. But something that my family and I did for our trip was to actually purchase a bulk of pins on eBay. So at the parks you'll find cast members who have pins. Some of them will be wearing them in this style, some of them have like a little, I don't know what it is, like a pin cushion, I guess, that they wear with them. And you can go up to any of these cast members, ask to see the pins, they'll show you the pins, you can find a pin that you like and trade it. The beauty of it is they don't really care what you're giving them, as far as they're not going to say, was this bought here? They're just going to accept the Disney pin that you're giving them, and they'll give you a pin in return. And the reason why they don't necessarily check on the spot is because they get so many. So what they do at the end of their shift or night, whatever, they turn them in, and Disney is, supposedly sorts through them all and kind of finds out which ones are legit and which ones are knockoffs. Now, there are some things that you can do to tell whether it's a legit pin or not. So one of the first things you can do if you are concerned is to actually just kind of feel the edges, especially with the Disney pins, especially with the faker pins that are kind of mass cut and quickly done. There'll be a lot more, have a lot more of a rough edge to them compared to a legitimate Disney style pin. The other thing is, actually, if you go to the back here, you'll see a bunch of basically Mickey heads all there, which is easily replicated, but that's just another sign technically that this is from Disney. They will also have a small little indication there saying Walt Disney World and everything like that, depending where you got it at. But like I said, for the most part, you're not really going to know unless you buy it. So when you go to the parks, you're going to actually see a variety style of pins. So something like this is going to cost a little more than usual, and this is going to be more of a rare style pin, only because it is like an official year style. This is the year 2014 for the Festival of the Flower and Garden. And focus, there we go, kind of like that. So there's that. You'll also see something like this, which is not as unique. It is in the sense that there's not going to be kind of a wide range of these in the parks compared to the ones that are going to be more of this style, which is going to be more of the generic kind. And in the back of the pins, you're going to see that they're going to actually have a color. So this is blue, this one's green, and they're going to have different colors, mostly so you can kind of get an idea of what the price is. So when you get into the pin shop, you're going to see posters all over the place showing the different prices for each color. So if it's a blue pin, it might cost $8.99. If it's a, pink pin, it might cost $14.99. It just depends on what the price is at the time you're going. And the prices do change, so you do want to check out those signs. The ones that don't have anything, that are not color coordinated or anything, that are more special, they will have a price on them, so you're able to know exactly, how much you're going to be investing. So there are two different type of people, in my opinion, when it comes to the pins. You got the collectors who want to get the rarities, who want to find the one that is only going to be exclusive and limited edition, in hopes, maybe not even in hopes, but just because they want to be, that person who has a very rare item. Then you have people who just don't care and like to buy things because honestly they're just fun to have. And the good thing about that is, like I said, you'll find these kind of pins all over the park on the cast members. So I'm not saying to necessarily buy a bulk of pins, but if you're somebody who's just kind of barely getting in, you don't want to spend a ton of money on brand new pins because you don't even know if you're gonna like it. You don't even know how, if you're going with your family, maybe your kids are gonna like it or not. That's when I would maybe suggest checking online. There's a lot more options there for, like I said, a bulk style thing, so you can that way you can really get your choice of pins, and then when you get to the actual park, you can trade them with a cast member for something that you might like a little more. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos. Have a great night, day, weekend whenever you're watching this, and as always, happy pin trading.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.